Hey guys, Age here. This is recovering from corrupted video. I have about an hour gameplay playing Genshin, and I don't know when it screwed up, but I just suddenly realized that I wasn't recording, and I've probably been talking for like an hour to the game. Uh, I'll try to summarize what I did in an hour as quick as I can. First, I talked about Nodcry and their videos and saying that, yeah, we screwed up. We have so many loose ends. And we want to, that's not going to attack me, right? Yeah. We have so many loose ends that we want to tie them up before Shazanaya. So we're going to stuff Nodcry as the next expansion. We're going to act like this was the plan all along type of thing, right? So it's like, yeah, so you admit that your story hasn't gone anywhere because you just keep dumping new stuff on top of the story. And so I was like, I wasn't planning to do a recording of this patch, but I'm curious to see that mindset of almost admitting that yeah we screwed up our story.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led
Stop talking. Yeah, we screwed up our story and stuff like that. So that mindset, are they gonna bring it into this patch? Like, are we actually gonna get some closure on something in this game? And so like some closure on Albedo, some real substantial knowledge on the hexadecimal circle. The hexadecimal circle, if you don't know, is supposed to be like this only group of really powerful beings that are hiding from the gods, that like messing with them and stuff like that. They're so powerful they can actually create homunculi, artificial beings. They're the mother of Alice, and they're really powerful. They can alter reality and almost see the future and stuff like that. Like, supposed to be a really powerful secret cult or something like that. So yeah, there's that knock. That's why I'm recording this video. Normally, I don't record filler patches like Mizuki's patch or that patch that was I hated recording. That helped 3 people with PTSD and that participated in the Natlan War. Like, that was filler, man. That was garbage. Like, you just do help those 3 people, and that's it. You don't get any further story progression or anything like that. Or it was so annoying. So that's why I decided not to record Mizuki's and stuff like that. And then an Oddcry video came out, so I'm like, okay, I'll give this one a shot. So we're going to start recording this. And then we went into wishing for Escafone. I already stated that I can't say her name properly. And I pointed out that she's not a parody of Ramsey in real life. She's a parody of an anime character in an anime called Food Wars. Be careful if you look it up. It is Ichi. If you don't know that category of thing, it's very fan servicey. So there's a lot of butt shots. There's a chest shots. There's clothes being torn and stuff like that. Like, it's a food anime, so it's like the Iron Chef, where 2 chefs go against each other to see who can create the best cuisine. And the protagonist, every time he creates something really spectacular, everyone blows off their clothing for some reason. And don't worry, it's not censored. There's always something covering parts of the body for some reason, like a plate being somehow in the right position at the right time, or a tablecloth or something like that. So you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's supposed to be a comedy parody and stuff like that. She is a parody of one of those characters. The character in the anime is a blonde, blue-eyed, teenagerish girl with a stuck-up princess classism attitude, where it's like, you can't be a cook. Cooks are perfect, and you can't be a cook because you cook lowbrow food and stuff like that, right? So she has this attitude like that. And if you cook something that is slightly off, like too much salt or too much pepper or too much cayenne or not enough of one ingredient, she gets pissed off, just like Escafone here. So it's a parody of that. It's not a parody of Ramsey. So anyways, there's that. We pulled for her, and I said that I didn't really plan to pull for her because I was gonna plan for Sheik, and I was gonna save all my stuff like that. But then the more I read about this character, it's like she's just a good all rounder uh, account character. If you just started this game, this will be a really good character to get. When I read further into her, where is she? Yeah, I read further into her kit. She's her her stat upgrade when she ascends is crit rate. So she's an attacker, all right? And you don't need to. It's not a fancy attacker. Fancy attackers are like, oh, their attack is based on their HP, or their attack is based on ER rating, or their attack is based on their attack and energy recharge, like some bullshit, complicated shit like that. No, no. You just stack attack on her, and she naturally gets high crit. So she's an attacker. And I looked at this, I'm like, holy shit, oh my god, that's really good. He's just a good all-around account character. And I looked at my account and said, I don't have any good Cryo applicator and an attacker. I don't have Worldsly. I didn't get Shitali when she came out, when Mawika came out. I didn't get that. So I'm like, okay, so it would be really good if I got her character. But I'm not going to try hard to get her. I'm going to take one shot, and if I lose my 50-50, that's it. I lose her. But now that I see that her Ascension stat is crit and stuff, I'm like, oh my god, I'm actually glad I pulled for her. She is good. So I'm actually happy, like, I have her in my account. She's an off-field and attacker, and her off-field attack is AoE based, so she'll constantly shoot people with auto tracking, and she hits the enemy, and she hits everything around the enemy. That's really good. So then, yeah, I got her, and now I'm like, okay, over here, let's get her her level up material from the boss. We fought this thing a couple times. It is really easy. I was expecting a much more complicated fight. Because the Mawika's monster, where are you? This monster over here, they said that, oh, the new monster is actually a part of this monster here. And I'm like, oh god, dude. This fight was really annoying if you don't have Xiaolin or Mawika. Because he does this mechanic where it's like, he has insane defensive resistance right at the start of the fight. You hit him a few times, and then he goes into a state where you're supposed to climb up these two pillars and kill his ads. But you can't climb the pillar normally. You have to use... They designed it so you have to use Xiaolin or Mawika's motorcycle. You can get around it by using Oron because he has the tall jump, but it's really annoying. It's an annoying fight because of that damage resistance if you don't kill those two ads. This fight, however, you can kill this boss without going to its special phase. In its special phase, it gets high defensive resistance, and basically it starts building up a charge, and you freeze the enemy. You freeze them to stop the charge. Well, you can kill this boss easy
these days.
if eat some food, use Chaska, kill it easy before you even get to that state. Yeah, there's that. Am I still recording? Can you hear me? I'm worried now. So yeah, I've been trying to my hard drive has been I think it's screwed up. Like something happened to it. It's an old hard drive, but I thought it was still work. I rarely used it, and it's only recently I started using it to record my videos. And I tried to record Oblivion Remastered. Game froze twice, and then the third time when the game froze, it somehow screwed up my hard drive. And since this is weeks ago now, it's just been blinking error, and then today, it's like I hear this like it's connected, everything's fine, it's solid green, you can now record. I'm like, it fixed itself. But then that's when I tried to record Genshin, and I'm like blah 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 blah, talking, and I don't know when, but for some reason it stopped recording, and it slowed down my computer. It went into error mode, and then I'm like, okay, I give up. I'm not going to try to use this hard drive at
When you
all
lose
now.
your way,
Something's broken
gaining
in
some
it.
altitude can bring some perspective.
So just out of curiosity, I switched my recording software to dump the videos right into my desktop hardware. I have roughly around 400 gigabytes free. I'm like, okay, well, let's just see. Just make sure it's not the computer. It's the hard drive's fault that's screwing up. And that's where we are now. Hope I summarized all that. Nod cry, Escofone, my hard drive problem. Oh yeah, and the Daro thing. I had my 3 minutes of fame. Uh, wait. Do I have 10? That's 36. Okay, let's keep talking. I could do one more fight here in soon. Anyways, okay, so I had my 3 minutes of fame. If you don't know, Daro44 is a big, chill, whale Genshin streamer, a gacha streamer. Like, he just throws money at this game and stuff like that. And I found, like, you know, it's very slim pickings when it comes to Genshin creators, because they're all shills, they're all assholes, they're not down to earth, and a lot of them don't even play the game. For instance, Daro44. He doesn't actually play Genshin. He only does the main story, and he does none of the exploration, he does none of the puzzles, he does none of the world quests. And he takes it like a joke every time it shows up in his games. Like, yeah, chat, I haven't done anything in the game yet. I'm so busy. I have no time for anything. I play so many other gacha games. But then you look at his videos, his VODs, and it's like yeah, I don't play Honkai Star Rail anymore. I don't play ZZZ anymore. I only play Genshin and Wuwa. I'm like, you don't even play
I'd have lost
Genshin.
myself long ago.
You've done nothing in the game.
To be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough.
Just so annoying.
Taming
so yeah,
the beast within,
like I said, he's fake. And I called him out on his greed, on his monetization of the YouTube videos. Like I said, I found him using YouTube. First, is his channel Daro44. And it was like 20-minute videos and stuff like that of him doing stuff. But then he would constantly keep referencing things in his last vid. It's like, yeah, so we just built Hanzo, we just built thing, I just pulled this character. It's like, no, you didn't. I looked at your last video. Your video didn't do any of that. And so I'm like curious. I'm like, what's going on? And then I found his other YouTube channel, Daro44 VODs. I'm like, oh, okay, so he streams big videos here, and Daro44 is just snippets and clips of his big streams. So then I started watching Daro44 VODs. I get the same problem. He keeps referencing videos and things he's done in his videos, and I'm like, no, you didn't. I don't see any videos where you build Hanzo or you play Genshin or you did this. Like, where is he talking? Where are these videos he keeps talking about? And then that's when I found out, no, he's actually a Twitch streamer. He streams 3 times a week, I think, long videos on Twitch. And then weeks later, he puts like old Twitch VODs into his Daro44 VODs YouTube channel. And then it's even further reduced down where he gets his moderators or someone in his community to create small videos of those VODs, those long streams, and create small videos, and then those videos are placed into Daro44, the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? He treats his YouTube community like secondhand citizens, like trash.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
I mean, why can't you just take your current, whatever you're recording, your finish recording on Twitch and upload it to YouTube. So your YouTube people can stay current with your Twitch streamers. No, he doesn't want to do that. He wants to pretend like all the YouTube stuff is current and new content. So people will click on it and create more monetization and views, stuff like that. I'm like, fuck, man. So I called him out on that, and he's like, I don't understand. Is he mad at me and stuff like that? And then his other video, there's no fail state. He was a wishing video. I'm trying to like condense this because it's a long explanation. But basically, he was using someone else's account to get characters and weapons for that person. And you have to understand, this person is rich. like his mentality is that he can easily drop $50,000 into Genshin and not blink an eye. That's how rich this guy is. That's his account. Like, it is beyond whale. Everything is R5. Every character, he has 6 copies. He's maxed all of them, stuff like that. And so, when it came to this wishing video, on this banner there are 10 characters, and normally there would be a fail. You have a 50% chance to get a character you specified you want. If you fail that 50-50, what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to get a character that's on the banner, the other 9 characters. But like I said, this guy wanted every character, so I'm like, okay, well, even if you lose the 50-50, you're still getting a character he wants. And then on top of that, there's supposed to be another failure of, you don't want to get a character that you already have 6 copies of. Once you get 6 copies of a character, they are maxed. They have unlocked all their special passives. So you don't want to get a 7th copy. And then halfway through this wishing video, I realized that the way this banner is set up, this wishing thing, you cannot get a character that you are already maxed out. So there is no failure. You'll either get the character you want, or you get a character you have not maxed on the banner. Out of the 9 characters, it chooses a character that you have not maxed out and give you that character. And so when it got down to like, he has 8 characters maxed out, and he wants character 10. So if he fails, I'm like, okay, if he fails, he's gonna get character 9. And he failed, and he got character 9. I'm like, yeah. And then he failed again, and he got the character you want. So I'm like, okay, this is the last time. Oh, 50-50 chance. And he failed and got the character 9 because he hasn't maxed it out yet. And like I said, like, there are 8 other characters that are maxed out, and he's not getting them. Like, the entire video, he acts like he has like godly luck, and he's so special and did something amazing, and his chat is just going along with it, with the whole, hype and everything. I'm like, not one of these fucking people actually, took a step back and say, maybe you can't fail. You cannot get a character that you already maxed out. And so I pointed that out, and then suddenly, in his one of his streams, I checked right at the start. He's like, "Oh, chat. I have a Doro hater. He hates me. He comments on all my videos, and he hates me." I'm like, dude, I've only commented on 2 of your videos. And so he's like, he paints me as the really, really bad guy. And of course he riles up his chat. And then he wants to play it off like he's the innocent guy, man. He's reminding you shouldn't bully people on the internet, but then why did you single me out? Like, literally, he shows my my entire comment, and with my username and everything so people can find me. So guess what happened? Yeah, I got a bunch of hate shit. But no, he did say you shouldn't bully, so he's the good guy. Then why did you single me out? Why did you did nothing to protect my name or anything like that? He could just told chat. It's like, chat, I had this commenter and he said some mean things like this and this. Is that true? Like, he's just keeping it vague, but he did nothing. He wanted everyone to attack me. That's what I'm saying. Like, Daro44, he's an asshole. And it's so annoying. And every one of his videos is like, okay, chat, if I do a 10 pull and if I get a 5-star, so I'll give a free $100. Oh, chat, if I do this, if I get, if this artifact rolls well, I'll give someone $50 of Genshin credit. Oh, chat, if this happens, I'll give someone another $100, and it's like, just keep fucking throwing money like that. Like, oh my god. Like, I'm poor as shit, man.
Any conflicts around?
So annoying.
I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Like, I just bought a treadmill walker. A walking treadmill. It's not one of those running ones. It's designed for walking. Alright? It took me 3 months of saving that.
I'd have lost myself long ago.
$170.
$170
you just throw away.
Surviving is tough.
On shit.
Taming the beast within is tougher.
Like, yeah, 1,000 people are watching you, but he's gonna gift one person $100. If he pulls a 5-star on this 10 pull. Oh, he's so generous. And then he's like, "Oh, I started an F2P account. Like, I'm one of you guys, right? I have to save hard. I have to be so careful with my account now." And stuff. It's like, no, you don't. You have a fucking whale account. Even if when an F2P or a low spender fails at getting a character they want, it hits hard. It's very saddening. But him, if he fails to get anything in the game, like, it's fine. I already have that character on my whale account, so it doesn't matter. It's just a fucking joke, man. I can't believe he's like one of the biggest. Like I said, Genshin creators are shit, and they're not very good. They're not fun to watch. They don't, and like I said, a lot of them don't play the game. Like, literally, when he goes onto his F2P account, he immediately gets everyone else to farm for him. Like, okay, we're doing this domain. I'm on my F2P account. Join me, people. Join me, and we'll farm this domain. And then he just lets everyone else kill the monsters and shit like that.
Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
He doesn't do like I said, he doesn't do any of the quests in the game. Any side quests. Anyways, okay, fine. We'll come back here. Let's start this quest. I'm gonna start from here. This is gonna be official. We're actually gonna walk in. I really do hope get some shit answered. It's not gonna be some vague, like, Hex and Decimal have like 3 guys and 4 women, like something like that. It's like, that's it. The entire quest, and that's all you tell us about the Hexen Circle. And this is slightly interesting. Like, I'm only slightly interested because I remember in 1.2 when the Albedo story came out. At the very end, he's like, when I lose control, when I lose my mind, will you be the one to kill me? And it's like, whoa, that's ominous, dude. So that's the whole thing. It's like, how has Albedo gone mad? Which, no, It's Albedo. It's a good character. They would never actually kill anyone. And then the other quest, did that start yet? That's the story. That's the character story. New boss. Yeah, okay. So they haven't started the event quest yet. The event quest is like, oh, we're going to Fontaine and we're gonna do an attraction park, like with merry-go-rounds and mini games and stuff like that. Your job is to be the manager to set fare prices and things like that. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I don't want to do that. It's supposed to be a ripoff of Roller Coaster Tycoon. If you don't, it's a really old game where you manage a theme park, setting fare prices and hiring people and make sure the park stays keeps people coming in and build new rides and like I said, keep the place clean and staff it properly. It's like, I don't want to do that shit. And then the other event that's going to come out later on, it's supposed to be like, I really hate when they put way too much effort in a minigame. Like, this is like the whole stratagem thing. It's like, okay, we're going to use like all the monsters in the game. All of them have pros and cons, and they're going to be ground units, and they're going to be air units, and they're going to be long distance units, and there's going to be, each of them's going to have an element and all that stuff like that. It's like, fuck, I just want to play the minigame. I like it when they keep it like Pong style. It's like bouncing a ball to the other side over and over, destroy the thing on the other side, that's it. Like, keep it simple. An obstacle course or something. Like, God. Oh. Oh, that's weird. I was actually afraid to go to Mondstadt just in case I triggered the quest, but no.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Okay, so
Finding
trigger.
would be better than just standing around.
Return to special story? Alright. That's new. I've never seen this before. Usually when a quest starts... I wonder if this is new. For the Archon quest. Oh, that's right. No. They advertised that the place is going to be attacked, so...
Wow! The city
It's
is
its
all
own
decked
domain.
out! Oh, it's beautiful! Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Wow, like, I see Paimon in a different light. Like, the voice actor, holy shit, she's a
Greetings,
crazy
traveler.
person.
Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
And she could be crazy and not worry about her job because Paimon's way too integrated. Like 90% of the voice lines are Paimon's. Like, yeah, they would never fire Paimon's voice actor because they would have to revoice every one of Paimon's voice lines to someone else and pay them. And even though MiHoYo is a billion dollar company, like tens of billions, they're very cheap when it comes to Genshin, development wise.
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But...
What?
But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight?